Bienvenido, raza, a Puro Potente, where everything we talk is potente. The past, the present, and the future. Johnny, what's up, my friend? How have you been, brother?
Doing good, buddy. How you doing, man? Long time, long time. It's been we've been on the show, no?
It's been a while, man. You look
Right?
very comfortable over there, man. Well, damn.
Oh, no, hey, bro, I just got done doing so. I worked all day, and I came home. I said, you know what? Let me knock this yard out, dude. We've been raining off and on, and my backyard started doing started looking like a jungle. I said, let me cut the back at least. Mañana I'll get the front, but they say we're expecting rain, so man, we just been here, brother.
Dude, I've been cutting grass. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm more red and part black. I don't even know it. I mean, that's because I wear the hat all the time and la camisa, pero como quiera, vato, está caliente afuera, corte y corte
Yeah.
todos los días. Y no es aquí en mi casa, es en el rancho. I'm like, wow, but it is what it is, man. A few months ago, it was dry as hell. Now it's wet. So, what's up?
Yeah. Te tienes que poner, you got to put that canopy. You seen that guy with the tractor? He's got that little canopy tied up. Me
It
dijo,
don't work, bro.
me dijo Angel. She said, look, Johnny, this is what you got to do to your zero turn. It's one of those little, it's like what, like a maybe 3x3 little canopy or something. And then she goes, I go, hey, man, that's a good idea, man.
Oh, shit. Even if it's just a fucking damn umbrella, man, over the top,
Yeah,
te quita
yeah,
sol. Oh,
yeah,
no.
man.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
hot. It doesn't matter, dude,
Oh,
because
dude.
el lumbre del sol como quiera te quema.
Y luego, dude, lo que pasa que, I mean, I just cut the grass, bro. Y luego all this rain, hombre, dude. And then I got
Yes.
the swimming pool in the backyard. So, man, the grass is just growing, dude, all around the swimming pool. And I'm like, oh, man, dude. Pero, no, but I mean, we're expecting rain, dude, all this weekend until Monday, I think,
No,
again. So,
exactly. So, I mean, now I saw like over here, like on Tuesday, it finally seems like there's none, but ya
yeah,
sabes, I mean, because, I mean, we've gotten so much rain. I don't really need any
yeah.
more. I hate to
I, wa-
say no because, when we need it, we're crying for it, and now
yeah,
we have it, we don't want it. So, God's funny. I mean,
yeah.
why can't you give it evenly distributed amongst the year? No, it's got to be all in un
And,
chingazo and then dry away.
yeah, and then, well, hurricane season started, bro, June 1st. Ya comenzó el hurricane season. So,
Yeah.
you
No,
know,
man.
you know what that goes, man. And I think a mí se me hace que este año, dude, va a estar, the way the weather's been lately, it's been
Yes.
crazy, man. A mí se me hace que este año sí vamos a tener unos cuantos, man. Hopefully nothing big, but I
I
think we're gonna get rain. We're gonna get a lot of rain, man. I think this year.
Well, I'm going to say one positive. A few years ago, it was like this, real green in May and June, early July. And the positive thing that came out of that year that I saw in September and October at the ranch, había más guaraníes que la chingada, vato. I would go out, I shoot. I'm serious. In 10 minutes, I go shoot my limit like
Yeah,
that. Boom, 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 boom. Pájaros, 15 pájaros. Vámonos. And,
yeah.
if it's anything like that, man, I'm gonna eat good come
You're gonna
October.
eat good.
You know it.
Yeah.
Well, gentlemen, it's been a while since we've been out here. Like I said, we've had a couple of weeks off from this, and But I was looking, Johnny. This is our 12th episode of this year, so we're on pace. I wanted to do
Yeah.
about 25 to 28 shows.
Yeah.
Now we're on 12, so it's June, early June. So we're on pace to have our 25. Juan, I'm sorry I didn't go on Friday. I didn't let you know. I didn't go on the Tejano TV channel because this is a special show on Thursday. Well, we usually go on Fridays, but Johnny's going to be busy tomorrow. So, and we had to go on and have we had to make some announcements and just talk about what we've been up to. So I told Johnny, let's go ahead and do a short show here on Thursday. I do want to remind everybody that next week I have Leo Martinez. You see, I am a big Michael Jackson fan, but this guy Johnny's got me beat, brother.
Oh
He's got
yeah.
he got me beat. So like I gotta have Lyles on the
So
show.
no, hombre, puro. Man, next week.
Yeah, yeah. I told Rosie, hey, tell Lyles to put on a Michael Jackson jacket next week because we're gonna have a special show next week. It's gonna be on Tuesday. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Lyles, he's always busy. Pues, he's got a lot of tocadas. He does performances by himself, right? So he does a lot of Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. So that's why I can't get him. So I said, don't worry. I said, man, I want this cat. I want Lyles on my show. I said, because, man, a Michael Jackson freak. I said, man, it's going to be great to chop it up with him. And so he chose Tuesday. So I said, that's fine. We'll do
Where
one Tuesday.
Where's he from? ¿Dónde es el otro?
I think in the Valley, if I'm not
Oh
mistaken.
yeah, Del
Yeah.
Valle. Okay.
Oh man,
Okay.
this cat's a good musician, very
Oh
good.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
can't wait to
¿Qué
have
to
him on.
¿Qué toca? What's he play?
Todos los instrumentos,
Everything.
all genres, yes. Saludos, felicidades por ese premio. Muchísimas gracias. Hablando del premio, aquí lo tenemos.
Mira,
A ver, mira, we're
Tejano
gonna
Day.
we're at Tejano Day. We're gonna be talking about that here in a bit. So Juan says no hay pedo. If you stay tuned, we got some news. Rosemary says, "Good evening, guys. Good to see y'all's faces. Thank you for tuning in,
How you doing,
Rosemary.
Rosemary? How you doing?
I appreciate it. Uh, we have been on a little hiatus, so to speak. We do have some things that we have to talk about. Like many things, we get older and you start, this, Johnny. I mean, you're part of this, so and you've seen it in life. You get older, you start questioning, do you still want to do this, and why are you doing it? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And so I think we've hit that, collectively as a group. We've been at it. I mean,
Yeah.
just hard, like hitting the wall for 3 years now. You know what I mean? And there has been some, como te diré, there has been a lot of positive things that have happened, but also it takes a toll on us, Johnny. You know
Yeah.
that. How do you feel about all this? As far as what we've gone through over the past 3 years.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, unfortunately, we've been at it, man. Like you said, for 3 years already. With two were studio music videos and doing the rehearsals and that's we've been on the road a lot. Just mainly getting the rehearsals down and getting our back, getting our with the all the project together, our show together, and that takes a toll, bro. That takes a toll on all of us, and it's just like like you said, right now we just we're on a little pause right now. We're just trying to figure things out, trying to figure what's going to happen here in the future, and uh, it's just we decided that hey man, let's pump the brakes a little bit, take a little break, and let's talk about it, and let's see what's to come. But like me and you were talking, June 20th, we unfortunately, we had to, like you said, man, we had to cancel a couple gigs, and we're gonna do a couple gigs that unfortunately that we're in the contract and we have to oblige and we want to fulfill them. We don't want to stay mal con la gente, Pero I mean, June 20th, like you said, lo vamos a juntar. We're gonna do a gig in Harker Heights, y ahí vamos a hablar, and then from there we'll have more information on the future of what's gonna be happening on the Potente side, all
Of
that,
course. Obviously, Q hasn't been here. For those of you, it's been a while. He's been very busy. He's at the center of this, obviously, because he forms Potente Triangle. You, Q, myself, he's about to get married.
Mhm.
So, that's one of the things we have to speak with him and how he feels about this and what he sees. Because Johnny, I mean, you get married, you want to spend
Yeah,
more time with your wife,
Of
and,
course,
and,
man.
and they just bought a house. So there's a lot of things that go into this, and why we have
Yes.
to ask ourselves, why are we doing this? Christina, thank you for tuning in. Saludos, Christina.
Saludos.
So that's something that we're gonna have to speak with Q. I know if somebody saw his post, he's contemplating hanging it up, but we're not nothing is set in stone yet.
Yes, yes.
So, but that's why he's still gonna help us on the remaining gigs that we have, and
Yeah.
then we're gonna see where he's at, because
But
like I said, starting over, getting married, that's a whole different journey, and we don't know where he wants to go with that.
man, whatever decision Q does, man,
Yeah.
I support him 100%, man.
Yes.
And there's no big deal. Nobody's gonna be mad. Nobody's gonna envy. No, hey, man, that's your decision, buddy. We're not saying that he's hanging. It's gonna happen. I'm hoping not. But hey, man, that's his decision. He only knows what his body can do from here on out, and he knows what he wants to do once he gets married. And congratulations, man. That's
Or
awesome. So
really excited.
so we're just gonna go from there, and we'll find out more about it on June 20th, man.
Yes. Erica says, "Why are we doing this on Thursday, Laugh Louder? It's Friday. It's Friday. Where you at? Come on, it's
It's
Friday over
Friday.
here in
Hey,
Victoria."
it's my Friday. I'm off tomorrow. It's my Friday.
No, like I said, I mean, we had spoken about this, in the past when we got this started. It was
Yeah.
gonna be you. It was gonna be you, myself, and Q. Right is to the end. Either we all quit, or what do you call it? One of us gets sick, and we call it quits. You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
decide collectively, or something happens to one of us, and we call it quits. Unfortunately, you never see this, Johnny. And you can't hold it in. Same thing with you. You know, if you're tired of it, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, and the other two aren't
Yeah.
specifically. You know, it's just this is weird. It's just how it happened. He's getting married. I know he also was helping my Cecil. So
Yes.
there's a lot of things that we have to talk about with him, and like I said, no pressure on him. Whatever he decides, I mean, we back him 100.
Oh
He's
yeah,
always
of course,
he's
man.
always going to be potente.
He's
These
up.
videos, there's somebody who I cut off on some of the stuff. He will never be cut out of the videos. How's that? He will never be cut out of the videos. He's potente for life,
Good
brother.
for
Whether
life, brother.
he's
For life.
he's not, him and like Ali, they come out in the videos because those are potente for life.
Yeah.
Whether they're playing in the band, or if they decide to
Of
hang it
course,
up,
man.
or whatever. And then maybe one day they come and they get out, and you never know if he does decide he calls it quits. Maybe next year, you know what? I want to play a couple gigs with you guys, or I want to sit in a gig. Hey, he's potente. You know what I mean?
He's always gonna be welcome, man, to come in and sit in a
Always,
couple.
even if he
Always,
decides
bro.
to call it, man. You know
Yeah.
what? He says, hey, she's got to pick up the phone. Hey. Hey guys, I'm gonna show up. You mind if I play a set? Here's a set. You know how good of an accordion player he is. It's you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
man. Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, if he decides to hang it up, we will miss him without
Oh,
a doubt.
of course, man. Of course.
But
It ain't like I told him, man. I said, Esteban, whatever you decide, man. I said, I'll back you up, bro,
yeah,
100%, and I'm behind you, man. No remorse here, no. You're still my brother, man. You're still my brother, and I support you 100%. But it's not gonna be the same if you
it ain't.
decide to walk away. It's not
I
gonna be the same. And whoever we get, man, he's
know, of course,
irreplaceable, bro.
no,
Irreplaceable. You know?
it's the chemistry,
Yeah.
and fortunately, I mean, I've put a lot of work in. You and I have spoken behind scenes about this. The amount of work that's gone into it the past 36 months to get where we're at right now. I'll take his place. I'll take his place. All right. If you can learn the set in a week, you got the job. How's that? Erica says it will never be the same. No, it will not.
But
But
when that,
like I said, Johnny, I was telling you, I mean, we've spoken about I mean, what people don't see, they see this, right? And they see the gigs and they see all that. But the amount of money and time and effort that I put into this to get to give us, to have the opportunities, you know what I mean?
yeah,
To play some good shows. Like I said, I don't know what is the end game. I don't know, Johnny. That's why I
yeah,
asked you.
yeah.
If if Q decides to get out, that's why I asked you, do you want to continue to roll or do you or you don't? Because
Yeah,
I won't do this with at least without one of you. You know what I
yeah.
mean? I'm
Well,
like because
like I
go ahead.
told you, man, it's gonna be stuff that we're gonna have to sit down and talk about and figure things out and see where it because there's gonna be how you say it's not gonna be the same, bro. There's gonna be because we're always used to us three doing the decisions, making decisions together, all three of us together, or if not, two out of three. And
Yes,
now it's gonna leave two of us. So it's a lot of stuff that we're gonna have to sit down and just talk about, and sit at the table, not over the phone or nothing. They sit at the table. Hey, man, let's discuss this. And I'm hoping June 20th, man, that when we do the gig in Harker Heights, that we talk about a lot of stuff that and we'll find out. Like I said, we'll find out more what's going to happen June 20th, and we will be letting everybody know the following week.
of course.
Of
The Friday
everything.
that the last Friday of the month will
Yeah.
come on. I usually have a show scheduled, a potential
Hmm.
show scheduled after a gig, so we could talk about the good things that went on and were good or bad, whatever. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
No, like I said, but I understand this is difficult, Johnny. You know it, the
Yeah.
ups and
Yeah.
downs. It's
Yeah.
hard.
And
So
and it and it's
you and
hard, man, because
I
I
have
see it like
go ahead.
I tell you, like, I like, man, when he talked to us, and I was like, oh man, dude, I was without, man, back to square one, bro. I mean, the hard work, but I'll tell you what, man, whoever decides to step forward and try to take his place, they got some big shoes to fill, man.
Without a doubt, without a doubt. No, nobody's
Yeah.
gonna fill him. Nobody's gonna
Mhm.
fill him. It's not possible.
Yeah.
Saludos, Luis. Melissa. Thank you for tuning in. Saludos.
Saludos. Saludos. Yeah.
Like I said, I mean, let's just see how it all shakes out. We definitely did need a little break. I mean,
Yeah.
we were pushing and things were going good as far as the gigs and the face of it. At the face of it, it looked good, but internally, how we all felt.
Yeah.
We're run down. My
Yeah.
Annabelle just told me yesterday, "Why haven't you been in your studio?" My computer needed it wouldn't load this because my
You needed
computer
updates.
it needed an update. And I told you I was going to take a break. Johnny and I spoke. We're
Yeah.
going to take a break, and it's a much needed break. So I
And
haven't practiced the set, haven't listened to the set today.
yeah.
First, I listened to the set in weeks because just to get my mind off of it. You know what I
And
mean?
that gig, the last gig we had, the Dallas gig, man, bro, that that really took a toll on me, man. The next couple of days after that, I don't know
Yes,
if it was the road. Well, I drove all day, all night,
I
and
know.
man, for the next 2 days, bro, I was hombre, dude. I was
Those
feeling it, man.
those
So
trips take it out of it. That's why people don't understand at our age. Now, si estás impuesto, it's different, pero nosotros que no estamos impuestos to take, for me, that's a eight
yeah,
hours, 8.5, because I drive
yeah,
slow, grandpa,
yeah,
8.5
yeah,
hours. Yeah, by the time I get over there, and that's why I usually go on Friday and come back on Sunday. That way I don't drive it, but
yeah.
like you drive it all the way and all the way back.
Yeah, yeah, but because porque yo me arranqué from Victoria, yo me arranqué a las 12, at 12 noon that Saturday, y
Yeah,
llegué en Dallas, it was about 5:15, y luego the sound check, and then right after sound check, get ready, get on stage, and then to pick up my wife and my daughter from the hotel at 2:30 in the morning, y para atrás to Victoria, bro. I
it's,
mean, I
it's,
was on the road. I'm driving, dude, like almost 24 hours, man. And that put a toll on me, man, big times.
I know that's what people don't see. That's why it's a sacrifice, and I don't. I'm not gonna say that I wouldn't do it because we got to see Rosemary, we got
Yeah,
to see Patty, we hadn't seen in years. There
yeah,
was some who were real good fans who were up in front. They I mean, we took pictures with them, signed autographs for them, and that's special for them because they
yeah.
haven't seen them for a long time. So to give that to them, that's the exchange. You know what I mean?
I was
But
I was surprised. I was surprised the fans in the front, man. And we
yeah,
had to play ¿qué? Lina Morenita 4 times,
3 times. I
three or
don't know,
four times.
3 times. I did it three. Yeah.
All I know when I got off stage, I looked at the stage and I said, I don't want to hear that damn song for a couple of weeks, man.
I know. Hey, that's what they want to hear, so we're gonna have to do it. It don't matter. What does it say? Hey
Yeah,
guys, this has all been overwhelming for me, but all I can say is let the child the chops go where the let the chips fall where they may. I think that's what it say.
Yeah,
No no shit. We just gotta let the chips fall where they may. But we will. Like I said, we're gonna have a real good idea on uh on the Harker Heights gig. It's gonna be good to see Q. It's been a while. You know,
yeah,
we don't speak too much over the phone. You know, I usually speak with him either here or at the gig.
yeah,
So, you know, it's going to be good to see him and, of course, perform with him. We got at least a couple more shows with him if
yeah.
that's if that's
If
what he
that's
decides
if
to
that's his decision, yeah,
decide
yeah.
to hang it up. Like I
Hmm.
said, we will talk with him, and like I said, I mean, but I understand where he's at. I really do. I mean,
Yeah,
dude, here at his band, everything is hard.
yeah.
And why are you doing this? You know, he's freshly married, man. Come on, you and I. Hey, the wives. Oh, we've been married forever. It's okay,
Yeah.
dude. What's it like? They can't be that way when you're freshly married. Well, you can't.
No, no. I mean, whatever decision he makes, man. I mean, I back him up, bro. Good luck.
100.
I support him, bro. I support him, and I mean, like you said, it's newlywed, bro. I mean, if he wants to make memories with his new wife and do it, that's fine, bro. Because they do being in a band and traveling, it'll keep you from a lot of stuff that you wanna plan or do. And I mean, stuff comes up. Oh man, I can't. We got a gig that weekend, or
Mhm.
and right there, sometimes being you freshly married, that right there can cause a little bit of
Of
problems,
course,
or
you
this and
don't. You
that.
don't.
So you
Like,
don't want that, man.
even if he decides to hang it up, man, I
Yeah,
don't. I don't see him if we continue to perform. I don't see him once or twice through the year not show
yeah,
up and perform with us. I just
yeah,
don't see it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I just get up there and play 3 or 4 songs or half a set with us. I can't see that. Yeah, because you
I,
can hang it up, but you're still gonna miss it. So,
I,
and he's always welcome to play
yeah,
perform.
I'd be happy. I'd be happy even if he decided to say walk away and say, "Hey guys, hey hey man, I'm gonna hang it up, but I like to do 4 or 5 gigs a year with y'all. Just
Yeah,
sit in. Hey, you just pick the dates, brother.
pick
Pick
the
the
days.
dates.
Exactly. Pick the
That's it.
days. These are what I got. You want to come? That's
Yeah,
fine. And we'll move
yeah,
on. Our next guy. Hey, this is guy's Potente. You know, and
yeah.
he feels the itch, man. All you gotta do is pick up the phone. Let's do this. You know what I mean?
Si quiere ir para Monterrey, vámonos, Esteban. Let's go, man. We're ready.
You know it, like I said, it's not like he gonna forget how to play. So, nah, but that's what's been going on as far as the band. I'm gonna go ahead and run a promo real quick, and then we're gonna talk about the All Star Music Awards. Okay.
Bueno.
Well, we're back. We had to pay the bills, like as if we get like get into, we actually get money from our sponsors.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, but these are just our businesses, and of course, I played all that music in the background so that I didn't have to pay royalties or anything. Yes. What was it? What was it? Not last week, the week before. It was Memorial Day, right?
The Monday, Memorial Day, Memorial Day,
Memorial Day. Yes,
25th, right? 25th.
it was
Is that
25th.
right?
Yes,
25th.
they canceled the memorial bash due to the rain, and
Hmm.
they should have, which they should have. Hey, so City of Victoria learned many years ago. If it's raining
Oh
that
yeah,
year,
yeah. No, hombre, acá afuera, they would have been on barcos over here at the park, bro. That was, hombre, estaba gacho.
but
Yeah,
like I said, it's good. Hopefully, Labor Day will be a
yeah,
lot better. I mean, as far as the weather, usually, but you never know. I've seen
yeah,
September too. So,
yeah.
hey,
Hey,
hopefully, Frank doesn't have that bad of luck twice in one
yeah,
year.
yeah. But they got Plan B, bro. They
That's it.
already, they got Plan B. That's a good thing. They were trying to do it over here that same day. Frank was trying to move it at the community center indoor at the which they got the rodeo arena. Pero lo que pasó que Victoria was having a gun show. So with them having a gun show inside the dome, well, he wasn't going to be able to serve alcohol, being that there was a gun show.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
they couldn't do it. So they moved it to September 4th. So, but they got a plan B, bro. So it's gonna happen, rain or shine.
That's,
And I don't know why people. I know it's hot in there, but I don't know why they do not do more events inside the rodeo arena, man. It's pretty nice in there, man. So but they got a plan B for Labor Day, so it's gonna happen
well,
regardless.
because that's one of the biggest events, Tejano events,
Yeah,
in the state of Texas. And Slick Rick, Slick Rick from.
yeah,
I mean, he was all jacked up for that, and now he's posting for the Labor Day. So, he gets jacked up for that event. You know what I mean? And he's
yeah,
just
yeah,
one of many who do media people who get jacked up for that event. And
yeah,
so to see all the groups, and see the people coming and going, and they were gonna have meet and greets this year. And then they're gonna have was all the podcasts,
yeah,
doing very much like the radio gala that I attended in San Antonio
yeah, yeah,
after a week. So, it was going to be a really good event. So, I wish them the best on their rescheduled date and Labor
yeah.
Day. But I did go. That was one of the gigs that we did go ahead and cancel. But because I worked so closely with Johnny J. Martinez at Junto Diferencia, Johnny was supposed to sit in with us a couple of songs. So we basically swapped. I went ahead and sat in with them, and I had a good time. Johnny,
Yeah.
Johnny, and Johnny Senior and Johnny Junior. They're a hoot. Let me tell you, man. You jam with those guys, bro. They
Yeah, yeah.
out energied me. How about that?
Well, well,
Dude,
well. When I met him in Seguin for that gig in Seguin, I could tell, man, they were hyped, bro. It was badass, man.
they're
Yeah.
going. So
And they kept trying to, man, your neck don't hurt, brother. Shit,
we
working
got her.
that neck, boy.
Yeah, no, but like I said, it was great to be able to perform with him. I learned some of the songs. I sang the second with him, and I was enjoy singing. Alice, hey, thank you for tuning in. Saludos.
Saludos.
What do you call it? No, it was good to sit in with him. I'm real good friends with Johnny. We talk once every couple of weeks.
Yeah,
We're gonna run it back in Vegas. I know we're supposed to be in Vegas, but that was kind of like an expenses type deal. You know that we weren't gonna
yeah,
make it. It's gonna be expenses type deal
yeah,
for promotion. It was gonna be good, so we're gonna do the same thing.
yeah.
They're gonna be there, so I'm gonna go ahead and sit in with them. The show in
We're
Vegas. If the Tucson
we're
show, same thing. Go ahead.
we're talking, man. I don't know, man. We might decide to go. Me and Angel. We might decide to go after all.
You
We're
get in.
talking.
If you go, you get up there and play the drums too. God damn it, let's go.
Yeah, yeah. We're talking, man. I told her, I said, man, what do you think? She goes, I don't know. It's up to you. So we've been looking at flights, so we might end up over there, man. You never
Oh,
know.
you go to the honey dancer and say, "Hey, Johnny's cool. Johnny J, he don't care. Say,
Oh
get in
yeah,
there,
oh
do it."
yeah, yeah,
Linda,
yeah.
saludos, Linda y Jose Vargas.
Saludos, saludos.
Gracias por
Yeah.
sintonizar. Okay, what we're going to do is I'm going to show this award, and we're going to talk a little bit about this. Johnny, what do you feel when you see that, man? I don't know. Read it.
Well, I wasn't there. I can't really read it. I can't see it right there. I can't.
Best
I can't see what it says. Let me
Group
see.
of the Year presented to Grupo Potente, 8th Annual All-Star Music Awards. Uh, there's a lot of controversy on right now, and here at Puro Potente, we don't shy away from tough subjects. But I have seen. First and foremost, I want to thank Jesse Torres and La Joya for a very very nice, elegant event. I liked the venue. It's small but very elegant type. Man,
Hmm.
the lighting, the lights on the stage were great. Jesse and La Jolla treated everybody, all the guests, all of the artists with, I mean, utmost respect. Great, just very courteous to everybody. I felt very welcome myself. You know what I mean? And I saw that Johnny J and the guys, they felt the same. Los Arcos, everybody felt. I got to take a picture with Ram. I got to take
I seen
finally.
that. I seen it was Stephanie Montiel, right? Stephanie
Hey, hey,
Montiel.
what do you
Seen
call
that.
it? I gotta take a picture. Get out of here. As soon as I saw her get up, bonus. Can I take a picture? And then I went and said hi to Gabriel, her husband.
Hmm.
Gabriel's. I said, hey man, I just went to. I want to what do you call it? Introduce myself. Hey, Anthony Quintanilla, great job. He's looking at me, man. Thank you so much.
That's a bad dude right there, man. Gabriel
He is.
Zavala. That's a bad
Hey,
dude.
Vitela wanted to go, and I said, you puss. I said, I'm gonna go say hi. Wait, when somebody's taking pictures, I went
Uh,
over there sitting next to Ram. They, oh, how you doing?
yeah, I give that dude props, man. Gabriel Zavala, man, that dude's done a lot for the market, man. You know, in the Tejano industry, and he's a hell of a producer too, man. He's
Hell of a
badass,
producer.
man. Yeah,
And
hell of a producer, man.
it was a pleasure to meet him. Like I said, he seemed, we didn't talk very much. I talked mostly, and then
Hmm.
he just said, "Well, thank you, man. Very genuine," and how he shook my hand and everything. So I look
Yeah,
forward to running into him again one day. Because I'm a big fan. I've always been a big fan of Stephanie and how she sings.
yeah, oh yeah.
Like I said, I was very no me lo esperaba, Johnny. I'm not gonna lie. That's
Hmm.
why if you watch the video, hey Anthony, Potente, where you at? I was talking with the bass player, Conjunto Diferencia. He was telling me, hey, I remember when y'all were young, man. Y'all came on the man show, Rogelio Boteo, like, yeah. I'm over here.
Well,
They're calling
well,
me,
you,
madre.
but what did you say when you bought that about the show in the valley? I don't even want to hear about that show. Huh?
That's what everybody wants to talk about. So when Jesse's calling my name, I didn't hear, but como te dije, no me lo esperaba, and here we go. I've seen a lot of controversial posts about the validity of these awards,
Yeah,
and I I'm on the fence about it. Like I said, no me lo esperaba. I know I voted. I got all my friends and my closer family to vote. I'm sure my mom did the same thing. My sister Erica did. I'm quite sure
yeah,
you did. Now,
yeah,
I don't know how many votes it takes to, how many overall votes there were, how many overall votes it took to win it. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Who am I to question that? You know what I mean?
yeah,
To each their own. You know what I mean? All I know is it was given to us. Johnny J got a Cordy Player of the Year. Like I said, if you got a lot of people who voted for you, sometimes you
yeah,
don't need that many votes. You know what I mean? I know because we vote for the video of the week. Sometimes
yeah,
I do the same amount of votes and we're number 3 or 4, and then sometimes we're number 7. See what I'm
yeah,
saying? Just don't know.
yeah. So, hey, you know, in like in that for that award for that category, you know, you can only vote one time on off your phone. It wouldn't let you vote no more.
You can't
You
vote no
know, I guess can't vote no more. So apparently, I guess we got some votes. You know, and it
more.
added up. You know.
Some people are saying that it's not valid, that he just gives awards. I don't know. What I do know is that Jesse's always treated me well. I've known him for a
Yeah.
few years now. Like I said, I'm not here to question how he gives out the awards or none of that. I really don't, because I believe, in my opinion, Johnny, if you start questioning the validity of the award, then when I'm holding it here, it seems like it's tarnished. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It seems like it's tarnished for the artist who won it. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
one, I did send Jesse a personal message a few days afterwards, and I told him, I said, Jesse, I want to thank you so much for having about 20 of my clan voted. Thank you, Rosemary. You see, we don't even know. That's
Yeah.
fair.
Hey,
So
but who's to say? But hey, but who's to say out of them 20 clan they spread the word to somebody else and they
exactly.
did, you know?
It's
So
hard to question the validity of an award and how they got there, whatever.
yeah,
I did reach out a few days after I got back, and I reached out to La Jolla, and I reached out to Jesse, and I told him, you know what, thank you for inviting me. I'm sorry that the band couldn't play, but it was an honor for me to sit in with Conjunto Diferencia. The people liked it. I enjoyed myself. I'm not gonna lie, because
hmm,
it was fun. No pressure, Johnny. You know that. When Potente, it's always pressure, 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 because making sure this sounds, make sure that. With that, I just got to get up and play. It's easy. You
yeah,
know what I mean? So if it was good, and when I did get the award, I was surprised because obviously I didn't no me lo esperaba. But when it was presented to me, I did say it. I simply said, you know what? I don't do this for this award. And then like that, I said, I don't do this for this award. I said, or for any award. I do it because that's what I love to do. I said, but I'm
yeah,
not gonna lie and tell you that it doesn't feel good to be recognized for all the hard work that we put in.
of
And that's
course.
that's myself and any of the winners there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Whether some people may not believe that they deserved it, or they were given it was given to them, whatever. I can I can say this with quite a bit of certainty. Every one of those artists puts in a lot of time and effort and money. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So some people say they may not say they didn't earn it, or but it's everybody deserves it.
Yeah.
Everyone deserves it because we all work hard, Johnny. You know that.
Of course, man. I mean, oh yeah. I mean, we're just talking about it at the beginning of the show, man. With everything that we do, and as far as rehearsal and video shoots, studio time, and getting the sets ready, getting the just to make the show, to do a wonderful show for the people, for the crowd, and
Of
it's
course.
work, brother. It's work, and I mean, and don't think, we don't have a bus, we don't have a van, we all travel in separate cars, man. So everybody's doing their everybody's in their own vehicles, and I mean, trying to get to the gig safely and get back home safely. you know
It's what we love to do, and that's what I'm trying to
yeah.
tell it's all right to question. If you want to question the validity of an award or uh, an award ceremony or award what's the word awards coordinator. If you want
Yeah.
to, but it kind of punishes the winners,
Yeah.
and they all deserve it. Do we all deserve it? I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? But I will say this: anybody who believes that any award show is incapable of being biased is is not all there. Trust me, because every award show, there's human beings that are in charge of it.
Yeah.
Human beings with agendas, with friendships. Johnny, you and I have been in this business long enough. We know it's not how good you
we
are, it's not how hard you work, it's who you
It's who
know.
you know. Yep.
Exactly.
We always talk about it. We always talk about it. And and we say, hey man, you know what? I mean, I'm not too fond of, an award's an award. Anybody can get, but it is what it is, man. If whoever gets it and they get picked, man, it's well deserved for the hard work that they do all around, man. You know.
Every single artist, whether you believe they deserved it or they didn't deserve it or they earned it or they didn't earn it, I think every artist really does deserve it. Now, they don't always win it, but
Yeah.
if you have an opportunity to win one, don't diminish it. That's just my opinion. Don't diminish it by tearing down the awards coordinator,
Yeah. Yeah.
because it diminishes the award to the artist and the recognition that they're getting. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm not a real awards guy, and that's why I led with what I said I don't do it for this.
Yeah.
Do it because I love it. Because if I was for awards, then that's I would be I'd have been in tears. Oh my God, I wanted an award. I'm not overwhelmed because I didn't do it for it, but it does feel good to be recognized for all the hard work. I mean, when I'm holding it there and talking, I'm thinking about what you just said, all the video shoots, all the fucking sweat and tears, blood, sweat, and tears, and all the money that I put in the videos, and all the things that we buy, the lights and everything. You know, I mean, when I look at how much I've put in, this isn't that much, you
No.
know.
And you got to look at. I mean, people don't realize, man. People don't see that the hard work that we put in, and sometimes, man. Hey, bro, we go to gigs. We go to gigs just to make what the gas that we spent to get to that gig. Sometimes
Exactly.
we walk. Sometimes we walk out of that gig. Hey, we're not making money, man. We're just making the gas money that we spent just to do that gig and get back home. That's it, man.
Um,
But nobody's complaining. We're doing it because that's what we want to do, and we love to
love
do it. It's,
Exactly, and we do it as long as we can. That's what I said. That was the part of me that felt very special to get the award. You know what I mean? A shout out to Buddy. What's up, Buddy, from the DFW? How you been, man? Hey, shoot me a message, man. So I can guest host on your show when you have it. Let me know.
yep.
Rosemary says y'all deserve a 1,000% thank you. I appreciate that, Rosemary.
Thank you,
And
Rosemary.
I,
Appreciate it.
I mean, Rosemary, she sees a lot and hears all of our stories and all the bad things that go on in this in this neck of the woods. So,
Yeah.
like I said, and I'm not speaking on behalf of just ourselves, Potente. I'm speaking on behalf of all the artists, any artist who won an award that night, like Johnny J. I understand. Johnny J will be the first to tell you. He'll tell you, I ain't the best. I ain't the best in the box. I ain't even close to the best in the box. You know what I mean? And he won Accordionist of the Year. All right, but that's an open voting. They got a
Correct.
good, they got a big following, bro.
Oh, bro, I've seen it. I've seen it, and I've seen it.
Yeah.
I mean, for myself, we saw it in Seguin when we got
Hey,
to Seguin, and I'm
they
looking like, look
good
at
following.
these. I mean, these guys right here. These guys right here, man. They had the dance floor every
He
fucking
got
song.
if he got his entourage to vote for him,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
that's why he won the damn award.
yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I mean? Now,
yeah,
oh, you could say he's a better accordion player than Junior. No, but
yeah.
Junior wasn't nominated. Number one and two, he didn't. I mean, if he was, if you're not gonna go lobby, you don't have a huge entourage. Well, that's how you get that. You know what I mean? And you can't hold it against the artist or the awards coordinator. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I don't know if you saw the I guess earlier during the week, man, I guess there was somebody talking up there in Arizona area, I don't talking
Oh
about
yeah.
that. I saw that. But you know what I'm gonna say about Diferencia? I'm gonna give them guys 100% props. Them guys work hard and they gig and you know what? And they sacrifice and they drive no matter where. I mean, they can drive. They drive to Arizona to go play in Laredo, back to Arizona the next day. I mean, dude, these guys. I give it to these guys, man. These guys right here, man, they're moving and they're doing something good. And in La Onda right now, in the Conjunto and the Tejano, these guys are making noise, and I give them props. And Johnny and his dad and the whole Diferencia group, they're wonderful, man. Hey, you know what? They're 100% in my books, man. Keep doing what they're doing. Don't worry about what anybody else says, and
Well, they
keep
they
keep moving
performed,
forward, bro.
they performed on Sunday, I think. Was it? Yeah, Sunday because they drove Monday.
Hmm.
They performed Sunday night over there because Memorial Day weekend.
Hmm.
And they slept a few hours, and then boom, they hightailed it all the way to San Antonio. Got up there. They
That's
got
what
there
I'm
about
saying.
9:15, 9:20. 'Cause I got there
Yeah.
right before them. And then about 10:30, 10:45, we're getting up there to perform.
That's what I'm saying. These guys right here, man, hey, they want it, bro. They want it. They're hungry, and they're showing it. And they're, you know what? Hey, I support them, man, for what they do, man. They want it, and when you want it, bro, you're gonna do what you got to do. And I give them props, man. I don't care who says what about them. Hey, keep doing what you're doing, Johnny. And Diferencia, muévele, bro. Don't worry about nobody else, man. Do what you do best, man.
That's awesome. Like I said, tell Jaime to be around where there's some Wi-Fi. Tell him, because everybody wants to hear what Jaime's thinking. Trust me, because I always want to hear what's on Jaime's
Yeah.
mind, what's going on. I mean, come on. I'm still a fan of Jaime and always will be. So of course, I don't want Jaime in and out. Let's get him. Let's get him on your show and with a good connection, so everybody can hear what he has to say.
Oh yeah.
No, like I said, Johnny, it's something to see that, and I'm not blaming because everybody can have their opinions. I'm not here
Yeah.
to hold it against anybody. I will say this: I I haven't had anybody comment anything, you know, negative, and that's good because even if they did, that's my opinion. I'm not, like I said, I'm not here to tell you how valid the awards are. In my opinion, if you're gonna call one guy out, you better be calling everybody,
Yeah.
all the awards coordinators. You better be calling them all out, all the way to the Grammys,
Oh
because
yeah.
they're people who are in charge of that, and people got
Yeah.
friends, and they put their friends ahead of everybody. I don't care. Don't tell me that ain't the way it is, because that's the way it is, in every awards.
Every
So
award.
if you want an award, go ingratiate yourself with one of the first people over there, and then I mean, really get out there and get your people to vote. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And maybe that's how you do it. I don't know. Jaime
Yeah.
has the record on our show. Jaime, you hear
I
that, buddy?
remember that. I remember that. I remember that.
Jaime has the record on the Three Amigos show, 3 hours. So, buddy, that's what you need to do. You need to top that. It's like the Guinness Book of World Records there. Yeah,
Even if it's 1 minute, 3 hours and 1 minute, you
everyone,
got it.
buddy. No, like I said, that's I was a little bummed out about that,
Yeah.
because for all the artists, and just it takes a little bit away. I mean, are you going to question the validity of a lifetime achievement award to Ram and Stephanie and the a couple of others who what do you call it, who received it?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. I mean, come on. Ram's been there forever. Stephanie
Ram,
said 3 years. I mean, come on.
Ram's been there over 30 years, bro. No?
Oh,
Over,
it's more
yeah.
than that, way more than that.
Maybe 40 years, 45 years, maybe. That guy's been at it.
In the 80s,
And
right?
Yeah, and Stephanie Montiel too, man. Stephanie Montiel
33.
been at it. Yeah,
I because when she got on stage, you know me, I gotta go see Stephanie. I went up there and I was just there 33 years. He going like, God, cabrón, and then they pass fast, bro.
yeah, yeah.
Check out your chair. I was thinking you when I was. Yes, it is. I'm gonna be wearing it on Tuesday because I got to top Lyles because Lyles is a big MJ fan. So I told him put him on a MJ jacket. I said so we can talk next week. It's gonna be all about Michael Jackson, of course, Lyles and his music too, but our love for Michael Jackson. Yeah, I bet you were, buddy, thinking about me on the MJ movie. Well, Johnny, like I said, we covered a few things. Like I said, I just wanted to come on. And, actually, we're up for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
That's too short. I thought it was going to be shorter than that. But I want to thank everybody who tuned in.
Thank you.
Uh, we're going to have more on the show after the 20th. A lot more clarity of what the direction Potente is going to be going in. You know what I mean? And but we first want to invite everybody from the Harker Heights area, the Killeen area. It's been a long time since we've been out there. So this is going to be an opportunity. My brother's still playing with us, so it's going to be a special show. It's only $10, ladies and gentlemen. It's a VFW. I don't know what the
Mhm.
what number is. I think VFW post whatever it is in Harker Heights. Show up because it's going to be a special show, and we're just going to let it hang out, Johnny. And whatever comes from it, at the end of the day, we're going to get up there. We're going to put a hell of a show on.
Yeah, yeah. And like I said, man, with that after that gig, ahí vamos a hablar. Ahí vamos a, we'll get everything straightened out and get to everybody standing in front of each other and we talk and we'll find out more info about what the future holds for Potente and for Steven, for Q. And like I said, we wish him the best, man, and whatever he decides and on his his wedding también and getting married, we wish him the best and uh pa adelante, bro. And we'll see what, like I said, we're gonna sit down, we're gonna regroup and I mean who's to say, man, we might say también, hey, you know what? Well, you know, this is
Yes.
gonna be it. So, pero ahí hablamos, and we'll find out more after the 20th. You know.
Yeah, I mean, we still have a handful of gigs here from here through October. So, no matter what we decide, we still have a handful of gigs that we did keep. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Space out. Just needed a little break. Johnny, you and I talked about it. We just needed
Yeah.
to take a step back, and it actually feels kind of good to get back to the ranch and
And
working
and
more.
I and right now I just want to apologize to we had a VIP private show with Club 106.9 in
Yes,
Victoria. And just want to thank JP and all the Club 106 station, man. They had invited us. We were going to do a VIP private show, but unfortunately, that's one of the gigs that we happened to cancel. And JP understood. JP was good about understanding and everything. And I told him, I said, look, man, I said this is going on. I said, hopefully, in whatever we decide, and I will get back together. He goes, "Sabes qué?" He goes, tell Anthony I say hello. Tell him everything will be all right, and we will work together again. Don't worry about nothing. So thank you, JP, Club 106,
of
man.
course.
Thank you, 106.9. Thank you.
Friendship you have with him, and it means a lot for him to say that because I mean
Yeah,
we don't want to cancel anything, but at the same time,
yeah,
I mean it's weighing on us. It's a lot of
yeah,
pressure. It doesn't seem like it's a lot, but we do everything by ourselves. Like I said, it's not like we all drive different.
yeah,
This is like, oh, we all meet here and one guy drives the whole thing like a lot of other groups. We all individually go there, and that's the practices, that's the video shoots. You know what I mean? And then
yeah,
we're our own roadies because well, it's not like we're making tons of money to hire
yeah,
roadies, sound engineers. All that pressure builds up over time, and so we just needed to take a step back and. Like I said, by the end of the year, hopefully everything will. Well, I mean, obviously by the end here on the 20th, we'll know what's going to happen, and if Q decides to stay, well, then we're still going to take a little time off. But
yes, yes,
we'll start pressing October, November, December to start
yeah,
doing some gigs, and maybe in
yeah,
September start working back because we have some songs already started in the studio. That's just
yes,
a couple of weeks that we get back on track on that. But just put
yeah,
everything on pause right now because stress is it's difficult to deal with stress as you get older. You know that, Johnny.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like you said, man, we'll know more about it. Like we keep saying, when we June 20th from the gig, and like you said, we went to the studio. We laid down 3 songs. You know, we got something new that we done lay down, but that's gonna come on later on. We're gonna take a break from that también, and we'll see, man. And hopefully, if he decides to stay, wonderful. But like you said, we're gonna take that little break, and we just got to finish out the little gigs that we have, the handful, like you said, and then
Yeah.
we'll go from there, and we'll make decisions from there, man. See what happens.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, those of you who stuck to this point, I appreciate it, buddy. If you're still on, saludos. I don't know if you're going to be breaking any records with Juan Mendoza. And you were right. 1 hour. We're about the 50-minute mark. That's about as long as we can go. If it's a
Yeah,
great show, an hour and 10 minutes. But
yeah, yeah.
50 minutes, 55 minutes is what I like to be on. Because once again, I got a wife who's waiting to go finish watching the movie. And hey, Longhorns, are they winning? They losing?
Right now they're winning right now, so
There
we're,
you go.
we're watching it.
Well, and hopefully they do better than the Spurs did last night.
Oh man, hey, hey, hey! Can I say something, man?
Go ahead, do it.
Go Knicks!
Ay, no, man. La tercera, güey. We gotta win. ¿Viste ese coyote de memes que aventó el perro, el corgi? Vamos, por el museo.
Hey, no, no, I want to send a shout out. I want to send a shout out to my boy Widow, DJ Widow, man. Man, he was giving the Spurs hell last night, man. He's
Ding.
a he's a Boston Celtic fan, bro, and
Oh,
man, he's a Boston. So, but he was, man, hombre, dude. He was giving the Spurs hell last night. So, salud, DJ Widow, man, salud, bro.
dude, I was watching it. Ya me I said, alguien está hablando de mí. Mis pinches orejas están bien coloradas, güey.
It was probably it
It
was
was
probably me because I was telling Angel, ¿cómo andará Antonio ahorita?
estaban las orejas, vato, que, dude, like a purple way. I told him, bro, fuck, I know it's fucking Johnny. I said, God damn, dude, stop talking about it. Hey, you know, when that was 8 pours, turn it off. Ooh, yeah, you ain't gonna win. Hey, it's gonna be a
they
long series of it.
they
They,
better all I got to say is the Spurs better play better than what tomorrow
they,
than what they played last night.
they better win tomorrow. This is gonna be a sweep,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Like, dude, they
yeah,
gotta get their pound of flesh in there, bro.
yep, yep,
Probably talk
yep.
for about 2.5 hours. He probably talked for 2.5 hours on that record show. I bet he did, buddy. All
Man,
right, go ahead. Thank you so much for tuning in, Juan, buddy, Mom, Erica, for all you, Rosemary. Appreciate
thank you.
it. Tuesday, we will be on a special day because it's the only day Lyles can be on. If you like Michael Jackson, this is the show you want to be on. Tuesday at 8 o'clock. Next. I'll leave y'all with that one. Y'all take care. Hasta la próxima.
Later. Have a good one.